banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Here comes Williams on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Got it.
The drive begins with Henry. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
Stop.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, Thomas. Back.
Henry running to the left. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Back.
2nd and 3. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1, ready?
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
11. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Back.
Burrow out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to push one deep down the right.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Butker knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You've spent so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays. And that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play. But now, you got to flush it and quickly move on.
On second down, it's ETN. And that defense reacts quickly. Wow, they take him down near the 21. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Bengals football.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Don.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go, here we go. Don.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Completed to his running back. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On one, ready?
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals stretch their early lead to 9. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals go up 10-zip here in the first. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. He's dropping back to throw. He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 39. And now they have a 1st and goal. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Here we go.
They'll run, ETN. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
One more time with ETN. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They're going to try with ETN. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, But A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly,
Here we go.
keeps that defense guessing.
Time.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Has a man, it's Brown. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
11 MT.
Now Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Let's get set. Don.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
11 Thomas. Don.
Here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
This is Henry on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Gun. Don.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals trying to add to their lead.
On one, ready?
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
11. Here we go. 11 mighty. 11. Don.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. The back's got it. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They go play action on 1st. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, touch the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's get set. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
On 1, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On 1, ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Trying again following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Panthers pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Complete to number 80. A gain of 18 on the play.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
In motion here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Carolina! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Gun.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
On 2. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. They'll try it left with Etienne. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
He's going to keep pushing for the end zone. He lost the football. It's not loose. And now the Bengals have it.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock you free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He gets it away now from his own end zone. Fielded at the 47. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be Panthers football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. That pass complete to McMillan. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers need only one to take the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And the return sets them up just beyond their own. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in the game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT, Kate.
Gun, a give to Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Let's get set. Behind.
Throwing is Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that makes it 2nd and goal. ETN. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 17. Harrison Mevis to kick off for the Panthers.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Burrow to the air now. Taken in by Chase, left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Gun. 11 MT. Gun.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll go down here at the 16. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Back.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's Burrow. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Hey, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Offense up to the line fast.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Back.
On third down, here's Burrow. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a throw. Fits it through the middle. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. Mevis ready to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Back.
Now Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. On target to his man Higgins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
11 MT. 11 MT. 12. Back.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Has him on the quick hitter. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Burrow back to throw. He beams one deep right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Here's 2nd and 11. That's caught at the 4. He has the Carolina touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Nevis with a point after. And the Panthers grow the lead now to 22 points. Nevis ready to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Gun. Dot. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
From the 37. Lays out. What a catch.
Gotta go score.
Trying to set this up quick.
11. Dot.
First down. Burrow to throw. Finds his man Chase. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
12. Dot.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Flush down out to his left. Took off with it again. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
12.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it. Interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.